Okay, so I'm just assuming by the time you guys see this that at this point now the Pistons rebuild is obviously already out. I'm not going to assume a day that it's going to come out, because last time I assumed a day with the Pistons rebuild for the Rockets rebuild, you know, obviously it didn't come out on that day. But I appreciate you guys, because I'm recording this before the Pistons rebuild is even out. I appreciate you guys for the fact that the the Rockets rebuild is actually doing solid, like pretty well considering how rebuilds have done on my channel, because obviously, you know, I took 2K away from the channel for a while, so I didn't expect it to do great or anything like that, but all in all, it's doing pretty well. As y'all can see from the top right of the screen right now, today we will be rebuilding the Orlando Magic, who, if I'm not mistaken, this year had both pick 6 in Anthony Black and pick 11 in Jett Howard, which I honestly feel like the Jett Howard pick is a more interesting pick, because I feel like there not necessarily was better talent, but I don't really know if Jett Howard is really a guy that you want to play, especially at the small forward position. But, you know, obviously he could get better. Maybe you just look to play him behind Franz Wagner. Not really too sure what the idea was there with Jett Howard, but as far as Anthony Black, I feel like he was a phenomenal choice as far as the combo guard is concerned. I wanted him to fall to my Wizards. You know, obviously the daily Wizards reference has to be made. I wanted him to fall to my Wizards, but fortunately he didn't. So now we're here. He's a pretty solid 3-point shooter, a good playmaker. Like, he's the guy that I really want to be maybe one of the focal points of this team. Now, there's only 3 guys on this Orlando Magic team, well, 4 guys technically, that I have any, let's say, staple holding on. That is Franz Wagner, who I want to keep around. Paolo Banchero, who last year had a phenomenal season for a rookie. Like, crazily phenomenal season for a rookie. Obviously, as I mentioned, Anthony Black. And then Jett Howard, considering he was also a first-round pick this season. So, I mean, not even just a first-round pick, but a lottery pick this season. So, it wouldn't make much sense to let these guys go. Talking about Caleb Houston came out last year. I'm bugging. Okay, so we're gonna get straight to like the actual season, and I'm gonna tell you guys what exactly my plan. How the hell? Why does this happen all the time, bro? People get injured before I even start simming anything. So we have our first this year. We also have 3 seconds this year. Next year we have 2 firsts, one being the Nuggets, which I'm pretty sure was part of the Aaron Gordon trade, and then our pick as well. Other than that, we don't have many first outside of ourselves. So pick wise, they're more in a normally stable situation. But the thing that I wanted to do is I really wanted to check and see if there was a chance that I could try to push Anthony Black to the point where he wins Rookie of the Year. And the only possible way, and I mean the only possible way I could think of making that happen, is by starting him. I want Anthony Black playing minutes, so I'm gonna play Anthony Black honestly 33 minutes, similar to Franz and Paolo, because I want to see if I can get Anthony freaking Rookie of the Year. I really do. In the first game of this season, we laid a smackdown on Wemby, who usually, see, now if Wemby's putting up numbers like that, though, he's probably gonna win it anyway. But our boy Anthony Black has a stinker as far as points are concerned, but rebound wise and assist wise, he played amazing. Even steal wise, like, this is not a bad game, but I don't think that's MVP type game when you think about the fact he's playing up against Wemby for that award. Paolo, on the other hand, 31 points, you love to see that. Franz Wagner, 29 points, you love to see that. Markelle off the bench playing like this. Hey man, it's a beautiful sight. So we're at the deadline. Did we have any all-stars? From what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing any of our guys, but I am seeing one of the guys that I wanted to go get. As of right now, we're 30 and 25, which is a lot better than I thought we would be. And honestly, I could see a world where this Magic team is this good, assuming everything meshes well. That only knocks us the 8th seed, which isn't the best. And I think it kind of like makes, let's say, trade talks when it comes to what I want to be able to do a little bit more difficult, you feel me? So as far as stats, let's just go look at his stats for a quick second, because I'm pretty sure they haven't been playing my guy Anthony Black. Oh, Anthony Black's been coming off the bench. Okay, I'll take that. At least he's been playing, which is a plus for me, because at the end of the day, I want the dude playing, but his stats are not rookie of the year type stats. Not at all. But Paolo's playing amazing. Franz is playing amazing. They're both in 86 and 87. Dub. Markelle Fultz is honestly playing amazing. At this point, I might as well keep him starting because Anthony Black is not winning MVP this season. Cole Anthony off the bench is amazing. I almost don't know if I want to move him. This is the guy I want to move. Jalen Suggs, in my opinion, is expendable. And I think we check out what I wanted to check out at this point. Okay, so the trade that I drew up, right? Now, this obviously might not go through. But I want to move Jalen Suggs because while he is a guy that I want to play, at the same time, I don't really want to play Jalen Suggs. And with some of the top end guys that we have, I want to try to win sooner than later. And then we're throwing Gary Harris in there because he's obviously a good shooter. And from what I believe, Gary Harris could do for a team like the Philadelphia 76ers is really good. So essentially what I'd be trying to go for is James Harden. Now, do I get James Harden and Jaden Springer for Jalen Suggs and then a 2026 to 2027? And, you know, honestly, this might be an overpay, but in a 2K, from a 2K standpoint, I'm going to just try to do it. I'm really going to try to do it. We would be getting a James Harden that is on a one-year deal, obviously, but is currently not necessarily a disgruntled star, but a star that is currently trying to get out of where he's at. And on this team, while the Sixers are better than us, at the same time, I feel like James Harden makes our team a lot better. Does this trade go through? Oh my, no way this happens to me again. Luka Doncic is your MVP. I'm going to say it before it even pops up. Victor Wembanyama is your rookie of the year. I've yet to see him get beat out. One day he'll get beat out. Don't know when it'll happen, but one day he'll get beat out. Jalen Duren wins 6th Man of the Year. That's a W. Giannis is your depoy, which usually happens. Grant Williams is somehow most improved. Did his numbers even go up? Did they even do anything? I think the Grant Williams in Dallas fit is actually pretty nice, but did his numbers even do it? I mean, I don't understand it, but it is what it is. Coach of the Year goes to JB Bickerstaff and Brandon Harrison. You know, the Cavs are kind of godlike in sim. We aren't going to have anyone on any of these teams unless the game loves Paolo, which, you know, he's competing up against some hard competition. So he ain't going to be there. It's the guy we wanted, but we don't talk about those things. We don't got nobody here. We have nobody here. We should have 2 guys. Hopefully on all rookie, it's not looking like it. I can only assume that my team probably didn't even play Jett Howard. Anthony Black's here, which is a dub. His numbers ultimately by the end of the season didn't end up being too bad, which is a positive in my eyes. At least he got somewhere. We should be a play. Are we a play-in? Okay, we're a play-in team. I'm about to say we should be a playoff team. At this point, it's playoff basketball. I'm trusting that y'all beat the Raptors. They beat the Raptors. Okay, we're in the playoffs. First season, we're in the playoffs, and we play the Boston Celtics. Why am I not surprised that we play a team like the Celtics year one, who is absolutely loaded to the teeth? We got a single game. That's all I wanted to see. I'm happy. We can walk out of here. We can walk out in the sunset and be proud. Yep. They gave us the gentleman's sweep, but the gentleman's sweep. It doesn't matter. We got a single game off of the Celtics. That's all I cared to see. Oh, okay. John Moran is your Western Conference Finals MVP, and Darius Garland is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. You see those teams there a lot. Like a lot. So we're going to sim it around, and the Cavs are your champions. Darius Garland is your Finals MVP of year one. Bubble butt loud. Let me stop. I accidentally skipped draft lottery. I don't think we're gonna have anything. Yeah, we're just pick 18 here. Respectfully, you're not about to put Bronny in front of me and think I won't take him for the memes. Yeah, you're not gonna put Bronny in front of me and think I won't take him for the memes. Okay, as far as the team's concerned, they have a similar rotation to what we rolled out last season. I think later on in the year, I might want to even move Markelle, just off the fact that I kind of want to be able to have Anthony Black and Bronny, like, really be my point guards for this rebuild. I kind of do. So I don't really know exactly how I make that happen just yet, because I don't know what I would want to move Markelle for, but I think maybe Markelle and Jalen Suggs go in a package type deal. You feel me? But at least for right now, we're going to not play Bronny. At least for right now. I want to look at his shot tendency also, because obviously if y'all have paid attention to any type of 2K rebuilds or anything of that sort, shot tendency means literally so much. And you see why 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢 a dog. His shit's a 6. I mean, his shit's a 95, which is wild. But it's okay. Y'all saw the rotation. We're gonna go through game 1 against the defending champs, and we get the floor wiped with us. Beef Stew played well. 20 points in your first game as a Magic, I'll take that. And in your revenge game, we lose by 1. Sheesh. Beef Stew is actually playing really well for us as a backup forward. Really well. Alright, when do we get our first dub? Our first dub is against the Bucks, where Giannis basically balls out. Franz and Paolo play pretty well. Jalen Suggs is having a pretty okay year. Makes it look even better to trade him. How can we work on this trade? If I just did the Markelle and Jalen Suggs for Cat straight up, would y'all do it? No picks involved. Y'all just get a young shooting guard, and then y'all also get a young Markelle Fultz. We get Cat, which helps y'all in y'all situation of being able to play Rudy and y'all young guy, while y'all get a guard that can run point for you. Would y'all say yes to it straight? They said yes to it. That was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. Well, there goes the move that I didn't think was going to be the move, but I'll take it. That means we're moving. I guess I'm making his thing permanently freaking, unless they put him there. No, I gotta make Cat a 5. I'm about to say, because there's no way you're convincing me to bring Paolo off the bench. Okay, so what I tried to do is I attempted to look for a world where I could move Wendell Carter, but I don't really know where I want to send him yet. So I think honestly we just roll with how the rotation is right now. Our guard play is not limited or anything like that, but it's not the best. As of right now, we have 𝙘𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙢, who has been our bucket getter so far playing. I think what I want to do probably is I still want to bring him off the bench, because why not? So I'm going to throw those minutes at Bronny. Let's throw those starter minutes at Bronny and just see what exactly happens. I want to drop some of these minutes down here, obviously. Franz, there's no reason you even need to think about playing as many minutes as both Wendell and Isaiah Stewart. And then I want to bump Bronny up to, let's bump Bronny up to 25, bump him up to 25, and then bump Paolo up to, let's drop that 1 and then 33. So this is how I'm gonna roll the rotation for right now. We're starting Bronny, which could be a really big risk considering he doesn't look like he wants to shoot the ball either. And we're also starting Anthony Black at the 2, Jett Howard at the 3, Paolo at the 4. Wait, is Franz hurt? I was wondering why the heck we had Jett Howard at the 3. Okay, Franz is down. That makes things a lot more clear. Okay, I panicked for a second because I'm like, wait a minute, why are we starting all of them? But these two, this situation, I'm okay with starting this, honestly, as my backcourt. Maybe for the entirety of the rebuild, if they develop. Honestly, I don't know if they do, but first game after the Cat trade, do we beat the Cat? Hey, this is the team I was going to trade with. I was trying to get THT, but it didn't work. THT put up 22 on us. That's crazy. But Cat put up 23 in his first game as a Magic. Might have did something. Jett Howard starting. Played well. Okay. Bronny starting. Played well. Okay. Paolo absolute Chuck star. Thank God we won that game, but he was an absolute Chuck star. Game 2 post-Cat, we lose. Game 2 post-Cat, we lose, but Cat played well, which makes it all a lot more manageable. And then we lose game 3. Honestly, I think I truthfully trust this team enough, despite these L's, to just go to the end of the season, because ultimately the team is good. Last dub that we're probably going to be seeing for right now, Paolo drops 33. Is Bronny still Bronny's still starting. He's not playing the best, but we'll take whatever he can give us right now. Trade deadline is not even going to be a conversation this time, because I'm pretty sure, not even pretty sure, I know we are a playoff team. We have a lot of young talent. Yeah, fill that out on your own. They're gonna start. I'm gonna adjust it, man. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, someone's hurt too. Oh no. Oh yeah, 2 people are hurt. You know what? I'm just gonna go to the end of the year. That is one thing that I hate the most, is when you literally have to make changes to the rotation just because people get hurt. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go to the end of the year. We're not doing that, sir. Y'all can fix that yourselves. So we literally at the end of the season dropped like 9 games in a row and ended up going 48-34, which completely threw off how good we were. But Darius Garland is your MVP. Your Rookie of the Year goes to Ron Holland, Killian Hayes, and Utah is your 6th Man of the Year. That is interesting. Giannis is your depoy, Jaden Ivey is your most improved player, and then Joe Mazzulla and Jacob Park are your coach and executive of the year. Pretty sure we don't have a first teamer. Maybe if we're lucky we have a second or third guy. Nope. We don't have any defensive, and I'm pretty sure maybe we have a actually, maybe Bronny gets it. Any Bronny love? Nah, no Bronny love. Well, we tried for him. We're actually in the playoffs this year. We are the 5 seed, which is a W. So I'm gonna send the play in, and then we're gonna look at our stats right now, because as of right now, player stat wise, Cat played, oh god, I hit the button too much. As soon as I hit the button too much, I got confused. So player stat wise, Franz played well, Paolo played well, Cat played well, Cole Anthony, who had to start since, you know, Sim does Sim things, he played amazing. Like, between our top 4 guys, we can score the heck out the basketball. Wendell Carter off the bench, he played well too, which is a dub. Beef Stew off the bench played well, so we got amazing front court play, whether it be starting or off the bench. I'm gonna trust this rotation, I'm gonna trust the team. I'm gonna hope they go out and do something. Maybe Jett Howard ends up being more important to this rebuild than Anthony Black. So this Bulls team that we're playing, I'm assuming they're not going to be too good, because at the end of the day, it's the Bulls. They have Dalen Terry, Kyle Anderson, Kobe White, Lonzo, and then Vucevic. Lonzo, get well soon, man. I really hope. Like, I really hope we get to see Lonzo play basketball again. I really do. Yeah, Levine tore his MCL. He's down. So we have more or less an easy-ish matchup. But we lose game 1, which isn't the best. Our guys, Cole Anthony played, he had 16 points, but he was a shot chucker type guy, and Cat played horrible. Cat played really bad. That's not a good game. But game 2, we do not bounce back, and we lose this one by 36 points. Oh, so y'all got to the playoffs and can't score now. Game 3, we lose it too. They got to the playoffs and can't score. No way y'all get swept in the playoffs to this Bulls team. No way, right? Okay, y'all stole one. Y'all stole one, and even though y'all only won by 4. Y'all only get Simcast if y'all get game 7. And gentlemen swept in the first round again. The Sim gods are not on our side, and Paolo got hurt. Jason Tatum is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, Jabari Smith Jr., Western Conference Finals MVP, and the Celtics sweep them. Jason Tatum is your Finals MVP. I feel like this team, even with getting gentlemen swept in the first round, first 2 seasons, I feel like we're still in a good spot. Hey, it's Ricky Rubio. We just completely renewed the coaching staff. As far as these 2 picks, I don't really think we want to even do anything this year in the draft. So could we move 21 and 26 for something like next season or later down the line? I think I'm going to take that Celtics offer where they give me a 2027 pick and then their top 3, 2026 protected, because I don't really want to draft in this draft. And I don't really think there's much I'd be able to do, because we got a bunch of young guys that are all about to keep getting better. As far as moratorium is concerned, let's look at the team. You know, we got to do this every single season. Point guard, Anthony Black, and then Bronny James. As of right now, I'm cool with that. Cole Anthony, we're bringing him back though. Shooting guards, I almost forget who was there. Jett Howard, Caleb Houston. We got to bring back Franz. As far as the power forward position, I think we're set here. And then center, we're also set since Wendell's technically under contract. So we got to go figure out the shooting guard position, bring Cole Anthony back, bring Franz Wagner back. We could bring him back too, assuming we even have the money. They both agree. I'm going to have to match somebody. Yep, I knew it. So Franz Wagner's the one we got to match. Cole Anthony is the guy that's back. I just want a shooting guard that I can sign and I can play for the minimum. That's it. Like, I would even bring back a Chris Duarte or get a Chris Duarte, but I had him recently. I don't really want to essentially run that back. Issaiah Joe would be dope. If you can put those type of numbers up, I don't think we can afford you, but if you would take this Issaiah Joe, we'd bring you in. Issaiah Joe, what's up? Issaiah Joe, we'll take you on a deal like that. If we can get Issaiah Joe on a deal like that, who last season averaged 16 points, and then we'll bring Mo back because he wants to play with his brother. It's as simple as that. All right, I think that's a pretty solid free agency. We get the guys back that we need to get. And then we get, obviously, you know, the morale pick in Mo Wagner. And then we get Issaiah Joe on that cheap contract. Paolo's up 1. Franz somehow goes down 1. Anthony Black is up 3, which is a dub. You love to see this. Alright, so the rotation I'm rolling out, at least to start the season. Anthony Black, Issaiah Joe, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, Karl Anthony Towns, Cole Anthony, Wendell Carter Jr., Isaiah Stewart, Jett Howard, and then Bronny James. I kind of want to start Jett, but considering Issaiah Joe did this last season, I think I'm gonna start him for right now just to see like what we get there. If he's not good for us, then I think we start. Holy, we dropped 157 game 1, but we also gave up 1,000 points in return. Jarace Walker put up 31. That's cool on a perfect night. That is great to see. Cat played well, Paolo played well, Wendell off the bench played really good. Anthony Black starting put up 19 points. Whoa, Anthony Black, Isaiah Stewart played well, Issaiah Joe played. Whoa, we played really good this game. I hate it here. At the deadline, we're 33-22, which currently nets us as the 3 seed. Which is higher than we were last year, but we're still behind this Bulls team that beat us last year. And they managed to... Wait, where's Ron Holland, or is he hurt? They have LeBron James off the... Okay, that Bulls team is interesting. Cat is not playing well, which really sucks. And since he's injured at the deadline, obviously we can't trade him. And I don't really think I want to trade him, especially with that fat contract. If anything is going to happen with Cat, I kind of want to let him walk. After, what would it be? Because right now we're currently in year 3, so it would be after year 4. Paolo is playing really good. Franz is also playing really good. Cole Anthony, another example of playing really good. Anthony Black has upped his game a lot, and I like it, but I know they're starting Cole Anthony, which blows me, but it's okay. Wendell Carter is playing good. Issaiah Joe is playing really well. Honestly, Beef Stew is playing really well. I think our guys are like, our dudes are just performing. I want to fix the rotation one more time because you know what? I'm going to just let Anthony Black play those 6-man minutes because why not? They're giving him 30 minutes off the bench. Fuck it. I'm not even going to touch that. I'm going to just catch y'all at the offseason because once again, we are a playoff team. This team, though, is streaky. One moment we'll win 7 in a row and then the next moment we'll literally drop 7. So hopefully y'all catch us at the end of the season and we were streaky in a positive note and not streaky in a negative note like last year. We are a 52 win team this season. We went 52-30 while Luka Doncic is your MVP. Trey Jones is your rookie of the year. Tyler Hero is your 6th man of the year. Yeah, Anthony Black wasn't competing with those numbers. Anthony Black paid well, but he was not playing or competing with these type of numbers. Like, that's crazy. Those are really good numbers for a 6-man. Your depoy goes to Giannis, who's yet to lose it. Anthony Black, though, wins most improved player. And people are calling him, man, a 6'7" Killian Hayes, bro. Come on. Anthony Black is playing really well compared to whatever that slump of a season was last year. We don't even worry about that. JB Bickerstaff is your coach of the year on the Cavs. They are 69-13, bro. That's hard to even compete with. Josh Giddey and Giannis are both on the Bucks on first team All-NBA. And they're not godlike, bro. What? Okay, somehow that's the case. I'm pretty sure we don't have anybody on these teams because our team seems to be like violently well-rounded. So yeah, we're not gonna have anybody. Hey, it's Isaiah Elohim. It's my boy. Other than that, I don't think we have anybody here. We are the 3 seed as we were literally when I stopped talking to you guys, but this time we play the Raptors. As usual, we gotta check the stats. So, Paolo averaged 22, but he's hurt. Oh my goodness, no. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this Raptors team is somewhat really good. Yeah. DeJounte Murray, Scotty Barnes, Pascal, Bobby Portis. Like, front court wise, I think we can compete. Everywhere else, I think we really kind of struggle. I think the only way that we really pull this out is if we just outscore them. I think that's really the type of deal. Just outscore this team. Off the bench, I feel like we're better. Not by much. Yeah, not by much at all. Can we beat them? We're the 3 seed for a reason, I guess. We lose game 1. We drop game 2. Oh my goodness. Do y'all lose 3? Oh my goodness. Y'all are looking just like the freaking Pistons right now. Y'all just can't close out when it matters. Injuries kill. And I think this is looking like one of those situations where this might be a season where it's just pure injuries kill. Because Paolo's gone for us and he's literally our focal point. And we get swept by the Raptors in freaking... We get swept by a 6 seed while we're the 3 seed because our dude is gone. That Cavs team is definitely winning the chip this year. Luka's Western Conference Finals MVP and Darius Garland is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and the Cavs win the championship. Like I said, Donovan Mitchell is your Finals MVP. Franz, Steph, Westbrook, and Paul George. That is a goated Hall of Fame class. That Boston pick ends up being pick 22 for us. And we also have, what, 22 and 24. Do I want to take this Parker Jefferson guy, even though I don't really intend on needing to play a power forward? Yeah, okay, we'll take Parker Jefferson. So, can we trade all of them for just a bunch of Suns first round picks in years that we might not even use them? Yeah, why not? So, we matched Paolo and we signed Franz. So, I think the only thing that we can probably do in this situation, honestly, I think it's year 4. I really want to see some success this season. As far as money, we don't really have like any big type money, honestly. Once again, there's really not any shooting guards that catch my eye. Like a Q Grimes could be interesting, but Isaiah Joe was good for us, truthfully. Depending on what Q Grimes averaged, like maybe a Q Grimes, because he spaces the floor well. He's young. He had a really good season for the Knicks in real life this year. Do I sign a Q Grimes and maybe we look for a world where we trade him and something else to try to really upgrade at the shooting position? Maybe that's what we go for. Quentin Grimes signs with us. And then other than that, I don't think we really have much of anything else that we could get minimum guys. I'm not really the most interested in minimum guys. I guess let's sign a Bruce Brown for the memes, because I like Bruce Brown. Pretty sure we all like Bruce Brown. Similar to the Pistons rebuild, we have literally followed like a almost identical times table. And right now we are in a situation where they boosted A'ja Bosch up to our head coach. Okay. I don't know if I like that, considering she's not very defensive. You know what? Let's give A'ja a chance, bruh. Fuck it. We're giving A'ja a chance. Oh, this is what the team looks like. As long as we stay healthy, we're a playoff team. Do we push beyond just simply a playoff team? I really don't know. I think what really might happen this season is there's a solid chance that some of these bench dudes, and by some of these bench dudes I mean like possibly Cole Anthony, maybe even Bronny and Bruce Brown are packaged together for something. Like some of these bench dudes gotta go for a shooting guard is what I think could genuinely happen. First game against the Pacers, we win. Cat actually plays a lot better. Anthony Black has a good game. Q Grimes plays well. Paolo does not play that good. Franz played really bad. But a win is a win, I guess. That's how we're looking at it right now. We lose to that Heat team, but then we managed to blow out the Celtics. Under the leadership of A'ja Bosch at the trade deadline, we're currently 39-16. We're currently 39-16, which is really good. I'm only gonna assume. Wait a minute, we have a Paolo Banchero side. Oh, he's a 2-time All-Star. Was he here last season? I just didn't see it, or did I just not check? Oh no, okay, he's a 1-time All-Star. It's a glitch. We have a Paolo Banchero sighting, which is really, really encouraging to see, especially in the contract year. Even though we already know we're signing Paolo. Paolo's numbers are not phenomenal. If he was an all-star this year, he could have been an all-star last year. That doesn't even make sense. As far as everybody else, we also have a Karl-Anthony Towns sighting, so that's 2 all-stars for our team. I don't know how the hell Cat's an all-star either, and Cat's not even playing that well. Cat's not even playing that well, but under 𝙈𝙧𝙚𝙚, we're currently 39-16. Currently 39-16, which should net us the 1 seed. But no, that Cavs team is just better than us. I say it should net us the 1 seed, but the Cavs team is just better than us. It's a 90, a 92, and a 93. It's the top end of the East right now is just crazy. And I almost want to take the risk and move for, like, you know, a real serious upgrade at the 2. I almost do. But our guys that are running at the 2 are well, win now moves have to be made, boys. So there's currently a player that is on the Pistons who are a selling team as of right now, and I'm kind of interested because while he's not like a gigantic upgrade or anything like that, he is a upgrade all in all. Whoa, what happened to the team? Where is everybody? Cade is gone, but I want Devin Vassell. Now, Isaiah Stewart and Isaiah Joe, don't know if they just outright get me Devin Vassell. And if possible, I want to see if I can grab y'all 2027 first round pick. So if I were to give y'all the Celtics 2027, if I gave you the Celtics 2027 and then our 2027, would y'all be willing to do this? This Devin Vassell deal is not happening. I don't want to give y'all 1,000 first round pick. And I did it anyway. Oh, Wendell Carter, Isaiah Joe, a 2027. Oh my goodness, I just traded him a house. I just traded him my whole life savings for a guy that I might not even re-sign. I traded my life savings for something that might not even result in a championship, but I'm going to trust Devin Vassell because he's having a good season. He's having a really good season. And if we're lucky and I can re-sign Devin and re-sign Paolo, we have the core to be good for a long time. Because we still got Anthony Black off the bench. We still got Beef Stew. We have Jett Howard off the bench. We also have Bronny off the bench. We don't really have any big play off the bench outside of Beef Stew, but I think we can live with that. I'm praying we don't end up running into a team that kills us with a big man. First game post-trade, I know that's going to jack up the chemistry, but first game post-trade is a 3-point loss to the Blazers. How'd Devin Vassell play? And Devin Vassell played horrible. Oh no. Oh no, we took risk, but we beat the Hawks. We took risk, but we beat the Hawks, and Devin Vassell immediately bounced back. So obviously we're going to go to the playoffs. We're a playoff team. Hopefully we can find a way to do something about that Cavs team, man, because that Cavs team is ridiculous. Hey, man, we were a 63-win team under Coach Asia Park, and Cade Cunningham wins MVP in New Orleans? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, though, Cade looks kind of dope in a freaking Pelicans jersey. Why have I never realized the Pelicans jerseys are this tough? He looks kind of tough in a Pelicans jersey. Cameron Boozer is your Rookie of the Year in Atlanta. Koa Pete is your 6th Man of the Year in Washington. Giannis is your Depoy. Cade is also your Most Improved. Asia Bosch is your Coach of the Year. And Ron Anderson, who I'm assuming is our coach, or not coach, but executive, is your Executive of the Year. We're not going to have any first teamers. Doubt we have a second teamer. Maybe Paolo is on third team. No, it's Julius Randle and Chet. Bro, no way Julius Randle, Chet Holmgren, and Wemby are on the same team. I'm about to have an aneurysm if it is. Unless, where's Wemby? See, now I'm about to be confused. See, now they done gone and broke the rules, bro. We're the 1 seed, which is a dub. We play against the Pacers team. Hold on, bro. Wait, they're not even in the playoffs. Where are the Spurs? Hold on, questions need to be answered now. That Spurs team is down here. So is Wemby hurt? Okay, alright. I'm about to say, even then, that is still a wild front court to have Chet and Wemby on the same team in the same front court. Actual nightmares. Paolo has an amazing season. Franz has a solid season. Devin Vassell for us, though, still plays well, which you love to see. Makes the trade look a little bit less detrimental, to say the least. You know, as long as he's having a good season, I'm always happy with it. I think Cat walks this year because Cat was good for us first year, but Cat has not been good for us. Cole Anthony, straight. Quentin Grimes, for what I signed him for, is playing well for us. Anthony Black had a little bit of a downward season. Not the best, but, you know, most improved is most improved, at least from last year. So we play this Pacers team that I'm praying we can beat. They got the Tyrese's. They have Dyson Daniels. They have Jarice Walker. They have Onyeka Okongwu. They have a really good team. That is a really good 8 seed. It's not as good as some of the 8 seeds I've seen in this game, but that is a really good 8 seed with a pretty solid bench. Bronny's up to an 80, which is a dub. He's not playing well, but he's up to an 80. I'm just having confidence in us because we're a 63-win team, and we lose game 1. Oh my God, what is our luck? Can we win one game as the 1 seed? We're down 3-0 as the 1 seed to my. I'm not even mad. It's Asa Newell. We're down 3-1. I mean, not even 3-1. 3-0 to an 8 seed as the 1. We just got swept as the 1 seed with the better team by a 8 seed Pacers team. Devin Vassell played horrible in the playoffs. Cole Anthony played horrible in the playoffs. For his standards, Cavs win it again. Darius Garland is your finals MVP. Dang, man. So the risk that we ended up taking ultimately don't seem to have paid off, because we ended up not being able to get a championship with either Cat or Devin Vassell, and we lose them both. So we just sent away 3 first-round picks and 2 solid pieces just to not even end up walking away with a championship in that situation. Now, obviously, we still have one more season, which would be year 5. We still have Cole Anthony, Anthony Black, Bronny. All 3 of these guys are very serviceable in my opinion. Q Grimes was solid as the 2. We have this little tandem, and then we also have our 4s. We currently are trying to now have to figure it out at the 5 position. I think I might just sign a dude just cuz. Not even just cuz, we have to. Oh wait, I have the money to send it. Okay, so I do have max money still. Oh no, I guess it's just for Cat. Is that the bird? Is that a bird right situation? It's seeming like a bird right situation. So in this situation, I guess we just do bring Cat back. Cat, if you'll take the deal, Cat, at this point, we just take you back in a bird rights situation. Because I'm assuming that I'm guessing they gave us bird rights on Cat, considering we had him for multiple seasons. So I guess we don't lose them both for absolutely nothing. I just want to put this into perspective going into year 5. Going into year 5, we have made the playoffs 4 seasons, and we've won 2 games. We've been swept twice, and gentlemen swept once. I mean, gentlemen swept twice. We are in the 5th season, and despite how confident I feel in how, I guess you could say, well constructed this team is, it's like we can't win basketball games. Like, it's literally year 5, and it's like we can't win basketball games. Now, as far as the rotation's concerned, obviously we got the Cole Anthony, we got the Q Grimes, we got Franz, we have Paolo, we have Cat. I'm hoping Cat has an up season, because if Cat is having a down season at the trade deadline, I might just have to throw him in such a trade finder. Anthony Black, Gary Trent, Bronny, Beef Stew, JRE off the bench. This year, I feel like we're a lot more well-rounded. Our entire 10-man is literally 80 overall plus. I might just look at Cat's trade finder deal right now. Well, no, I can't even trade him until the 19th, so I'm gonna catch y'all at the 19th. If we're good, maybe y'all don't even see me, or maybe I just get there and I look at his trade finder deal with you guys, because man, bro, I did not think Cat would drop off like this. Realistically, I don't think he would in real life, but this is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know why this trade is here. But in a desperate situation, if you're going to put something like this in front of me and think I'm not going to take advantage of it this time, considering I literally said we're going to be aggressive today, you're not convincing me not to do it. The Spurs are for some reason offering me Montes Buzuelis and Chet Holmgren for Karl-Anthony Towns and Karis LeVert. I'll do this in a heartbeat. And if y'all are willing to throw me a pick, I'll do it even quicker. Nope, y'all won't throw the pick? Okay, just take them. See, now y'all want to change the... Fuck it, I'll give you seconds all you want. Take the seconds. Take the whole boat. If we're getting these guys... Because, see, now I'm a little interested, because now it's like, I could always start Montes Buzuelis at the 2, or I just let him chill off the bench. Because Q Grimes has been good. Like, the team now looks even better than it was before. And now we have a Chet Holmgren off the bench to play beside the guy that was drafted before him in Paolo Banchero. So hopefully this team is even better. First game after another, risky trade. It's a bad loss. Every time we make a risky trade, it's always a bad loss. Hopefully, at least this season, same as last time, it's followed by a good dub, which is always a positive. So, major regressions from being a 63-win team. We were 46-36, I think. Cade wins MVP again. Chris Washington Jr. is your Rookie of the Year for the Wizards. I think that's the second time we've seen that happen now. Jordan Hawkins is your 6th Man of the Year. Giannis is 𝙫 as usual. Azili Harrington is your Most Improved on the Thunder. Chris Finch and then Nathan Mack are your coaches and executive of the years. Jason Tatum is in Utah. Okay, that's interesting. We have nobody here. We have a Paolo Banchero, who's a 3rd-teamer, averaging really similar stats to his last 3 seasons. He hasn't taken a jump, but he's been really consistently good for us, which I'll take. But I'd really prefer a jump. Like, I'd majorly prefer a jump. We're only a play-in team this season. Oh my goodness. And if we win, we play the Cavs. We're only a play-in team this year. Chet played solid for us. Franz played solid. Cole played solid. Oh my goodness. What is sim luck? Because at this point, it makes me tempted to go 10 because we have such a good team. We have a dangerously good team. And somehow we just can't put wins together. And I don't get it. Like, we are crazily good. And we even have guys like Montes Buzuelis just chilling on the bench. Not even in the 9-man rotation for the playoffs. Sim through the game and we lose to the Bucks. Okay. And oh my god, we lose to this Wizards team. And we don't even make the playoffs this year in year 5. Does this go from run it back squad to all of a sudden a 10-year rebuild? Because we just had our best season yet. We went 66-16. Unfortunately, if you were an Asia Bosch fan, she kind of got fired and we signed You'll see the coach's name. Jason Tatum on the Bucks now is your MVP. That is terrifying. Peyton Kemp is your Rookie of the Year. 6th man goes to Stephen Castleton. Evan Mobley is your 𝙫. Jason Osmoda is your Most Improved. I've drafted him before. Ken McDaniels, that is our coach. Ken McDaniels is currently Coach of the Year, and Executive of the Year goes to Michael Mayer. Okay, we have no first team. Oh my god, they're on the same team. That is terrifying. We have no first teamers, no second teamers, and unfortunately this season, no third teamers. That actually sucks. So I'm assuming that just means we're not going to have anybody on any teams. 66-16 was good enough to net us a 1st seed. So we're playing that same Pacers team that swept us. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately this time though, we seem to have our guys here. So Paolo is actually playing this time. Overall, the team itself was pretty solid. Montes even played pretty well, and he wasn't even starting at first. I don't really know what to expect with the squad, bro. Like, when I tell you this team is so good that it scares me as to why they lose games so much, it's crazy. They decided to put Cole Anthony on the bench, and now we are starting Bronny, who isn't really scoring the ball, but facilitating wise, he's playing well. They're starting Montes. Like, the team is so good. We're so good. And that's putting it as simple as possible. We're so good. And then I think we're better than this team outside of Reese. Because outside of Reese, everywhere else, I think we're so much better. So much better. They got 𝙈𝙬𝙢𝙢𝙢𝙢. I love that as a Wizards fan. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, we win game 3. I'm gonna just keep going. We win game 4. We win game 5. Oh my god. Y'all don't. Okay, we get out. Oh my goodness. The fact that this Pacers team took us to 7 again? What do I even say about that? They took us to 7 again. Paolo shrunk. Franz, I guess he rose. Chet is the same. Chet's the same. Anthony Black rose. Bronny's not scoring as much for us, but he's facilitating a bit more. Cole Anthony rose. So Paolo shrinking hurt that bad? Okay, I guess so. Alright, as far as the rotation's concerned, because I want to at least see if they can get one. Cole Anthony's now back as a starter because he's not hurt this time. That's why Bronny was playing. We play this Raptors team. As of right now, I don't even know if we can beat teams that we look better than. And this team is really good. LaMelo, Scotty Barnes, DeJounte Murray, Jalen Johnson. It's had same Amen Thompson that was what? Western Conference or Eastern Conference Finals MVP last season. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose. So game 1, we win it. Game 2, we win it. Game 3, we lose it. Game 4, we win it. And game 5, we lose it. Game 6, we lose it. Game 7, we win it. Why do y'all keep going to 7 like that? Of all ways, they want to stress me out. Okay, in that round, how did we do? How did everybody do? Because at this point, people are on like, I don't know if I want to continue because they're playing well now. I'm not even going to get my hopes up because now I'm realizing who we play. I just thought about that. We're playing the Lonzo Ball, Josh Giddey, Jason Tatum, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jordan Poole, Artis Morris, Christian Braun, Milwaukee Bucks. At this point, you might as well chalk the video up, bro. We're about to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. How do you beat that squad? Y'all want to start Anthony Black now? Y'all think that does something? I don't even know how you beat this team. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. Not surprised. We lose game 3. We're getting swept. Yeah, we get fucking swept. What is that squad? Dyson Daniels is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Jason Tatum is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. What the hell is that team? And Jason Tatum on the Bucks with Josh Giddey and Giannis. And what? I didn't let salary cap go, did I? How is this team a thing? Jordan Poole's getting paid no money. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't even know if I can go out on that. We're the ultimate 1 seed shrinkers. The ultimate 1 seed shrinkers. It's as simple as that. Oh boy, another 60-win season, but none of this is important to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I only did this sim just to see something, okay? I just want to see something because I'm not understanding how a team this good is incapable of winning playoff games. That Bucks team is probably still completely solid. That's my biggest fear right now. Because our best chance of even winning a championship, we ran into this monstrosity right here. That is, they got better. They're signing these guys for no money. Oh my goodness. We ran into that monstrosity, bro. Crack the 9-man. Let 2K put the 9-man however they want to put the 9-man, and we just try to win. That's all I can say. We play a Hawks team that's probably worse than us, but we'll probably find a way to lose. We sim around, we're up, we win in 6. Cool. We play the same Raptors team that took us to 7 last season. They lost whoever the 4. They lost Scotty Barnes. So I think we went to 7 last year, but I think this year we beat them pretty, I wouldn't say stout, but we beat them pretty solidly, or we should at least. That's fucking it. I have no sim luck with the Magic that it's crazy, bro.